Hey guys, SeanB, and today I want to do a proper Summoners War Chronicles review after actually spending a lot of time in this game for the past 10 days. Granted, the first 5 days were in Korea, so I couldn't really play it properly, but I've been playing a lot of Summoners War Chronicles almost the entire day for the past 5 days to reach a point where I can comfortably tell you guys what the game is actually about and give a proper opinion. So a quick account tour. I'm using Kina, the support girl, because I think she's pretty amazing. You can heal with her, so using her as a free-to-play player, yes, free-to-play is a very good choice, but the better option would be the tank or the mage for like maybe spenders or endgame oriented or whatever. And also I have built what you might call the holy trinity of free-to-play early game progression: Shannon, Konomiya, and Iselia. I have fully evolved them. I haven't maxed their awakening yet because it is quite a challenging process, but I built them properly and I finished the main story quest, which can take quite a fair bit. If you take a look at the quest right here, this is the main storyline. I'm at the very last chapter to get a lot of good equipment, and you can get here fully free to play. If you play it really fast, maybe take you a day or two. If you play it slowly and enjoy yourself, maybe take you a week, and you get a lot of free goodies in the story. And also I'm almost finishing the side story quest as well. The last part is all about just going around hitting rocks and progress in your blacksmithing, in your alchemy, in your processing skill tree, like a real MMO, I know. And it takes a lot of time, very tedious, and I really hate doing it because you have to do it manually. Very annoying. But before we go into the review, a lot of you guys wonder how you can play this game outside of US or Canada. I'm not in the US or Canada, but I'm still playing this game on both my phone and my PC. So on my phone, I'm using an iPhone, so you can change your App Store account to US or Canada, and you can download Summoners War Chronicles, and you can change it back, and you can play just fine. It's just that you might not be able to spend money. On PC, you can use any VPN to Google Summoners War Chronicles PC download link and download the PC version of the game, which look absolutely amazing. I'm using an iPhone 10, which is like not shit, but not really new either. And the game just doesn't allow me to change the setting to anywhere above, I don't know, low. And there's a pop-up saying your phone is trash. Literally, and I can't play the game properly on my phone. It looks really bad. I'm only doing dailies on my phone, but to play the game well and really enjoy it, you might want to play it on your PC. And you can download using any VPN. You don't need to have the VPN to play the game, and this would be a really good spot to just, hey, this video is sponsored by nobody. Nobody's sponsoring this video, but use a VPN to download, turn off the VPN to play, and the ping might be a little bit terrible if you're outside the US, but for most of the content, okay, we don't have real-time PvP just yet, so I don't know how laggy it's gonna be, but I can see the ping is like about 150. So if you want to be endgame PvP gamer with 150 ping, might not be a good thing. But that's how you can play the game outside the US or Canada. I can spend outside of the US, okay, I can use my credit card to buy stuff. I bought one pack. It was $1 for one legendary scroll. Am I still a free-to-play gamer? Am I a whale? I don't know. But I bought one pack just to test if I can spend money in the game, and I could outside the US if I'm playing on my PC. On Android, you probably have to find APK via a third-party website. Probably can get it done somewhere out there. You probably can get it. So that's how you can play this game outside of the US or Canada. Now let's do a review of Summoners War Chronicles. First question, is the game pay to win? It is very pay to win, but it is also very free to play because you can clear most of the PvE content, like 90%, with these three units. She will buff defense and attack buff, have good debuff. This unit can heal and reduce your cooldown, and this unit can put out debuff like defense break and attack break. So all three combined with whatever main character you are using. If you're using the support girl Kina, then you can choose to have the light element attack to heal. If you're using the mage, she'll do the main damage, and if you're using the tank, he'll provide defense buff and provoke. So these 3 units will carry you almost through everything. And that is really, really awesome. So in terms of free-to-play friendliness, I can definitely say it is very free-to-play friendly. The main quest will also provide you with many, many good items that you can use to progress through the story. So all the weapons, all the accessory, the runes that the monster use can be provided via the quest system in the early game. So just to progress through the early game and to challenge different raid bosses and dungeon, I can surely assure you that you can progress very, very comfortably with 3-star monster. And also, 3-star monster are the easiest to build in the game, and many end game, not really right now I can't really say end game because the game is like what, 2 weeks old, but many of the, look at this, the ranking, the Hall of Fame team consists of free-to-play monster, the 3-star Konomiya, the 3-star Shannon. Of course, there'll be 5-star here and there because people also enjoy using 5-star. But right now, all the high rankings player all have 3-star monster in their team because it is just much easier to build 3-star monster. So when you trying to build them, you're trying to evolve them, you will need to have rainbow mons. And 3-star will use 3-star and 5-star will use 5-star rainbow mon. You can craft 5-star rainbow mon using 3-star monster pieces that you summon, but it is going to be very costly. So only the true whales will build many 5-star character. Even like Light Spender will have trouble building the 5-star character. But do you need them? You don't, because the 3-star character are really strong, and there are many more 3-star that I want to build because their kit look absolutely amazing. If you play Sky Arena, you will find very refreshing that monster like this in Sky Arena. You don't really think about it to be used in PvE, but this guy have AoE stun and AoE provoke. So in terms of using him in a PvE situation, he's a very decent unit. So there are many potentially good 3-star characters that you can build and maxed out rather easily compared to using 5-star character. Like in Sky Arena, you get access to Devilmon rather easily. But here, I have 1 Devilmon. I have... It's crazy. I have 1 Devilmon after playing for so long. So getting Devilmon is very hard. There are not many ways to get Devilmon. So building a 5-star character, very hard. So it's gonna be very pay to win because 5-star character are way stronger in PvP. So if you go into the arena and you check out, let's say, the rankings, at the end game, you see many 5-star character. Of course, with a mix of Shannon, but I'm sure Shannon or Konomiya will fade away to introduce more end game support unit, but right now people are using them because most of the resources are put into them to progress through the story. But there are many people with 5-star character, even LD monster as well, and to build them properly, it's gonna take a lot of resources. So at the end game PvP, it's gonna be pay to win, but that is the same as Sky Arena or the same as every mobile game out there. So not very surprised. If you just want to play and have fun and challenge in the lower rank in the arena, just build your 3-star character well, because a lot of people go into this kind of game and they build a lot of 5-star character and they don't really focus on the 3-star. Their team will be shit. They will have low power. They will have no skill up compared to your max skill 3-star character. You will beat them very easily. And I love the fact that there's a button that if your power are just way higher than the enemy, you can just press 1 button and the battle ends. Oh my god. It's crazy. Can we have that in Sky Arena too? So it's gonna be fun to play, free to play friendly for PvE, but for endgame, the RTA is not even open yet, but I'm pretty sure when you get in there, it's gonna be it's gonna be tough. And the endgame PvP is gonna be very pay to win as usual, because I think as a free to play player, it is almost impossible to build any 5-star properly. You can build like a couple. I'm sure you can save up resources and you can build a couple 5-star. So building the right one is gonna be tough. But in this game, there's a button to restore your resources. It's kind of crazy. Wait, monster in use cannot be restored. Oh, I'm using them in like a dispatch mission. But you can get back all the resources you spend in the monster. You can get in total 6 of the stone, and you can just revert all the stuff back, and you can build another character. But if you run out of the free-to-play option, you have to buy that stone in the shop, and it's gonna cost you like 50 bucks. In terms of the shop spending, oh my god, you can buy so many things. But the best thing that always come up is like the $1 pack that you get once in a while. now is really, really insane. So can be very pay to win, but also definitely free to play friendly. In terms of gameplay, for most of the early game, you'll be going through the main story quest and you will auto about 90% of this crap. So to some people that might be very boring, but I was really enjoying it because I also want to do some other things, like I want to cook, I want to watch Netflix, I want to go to the gym, I want to play Sky Arena RTA, and I want this to still run on the side to have some feeling of progression. And being able to auto for the most part was really, really good. But there will be some like this one, this boss, which is this boss was just absolutely crazy. It was so hard. It took me like half a day. Okay, the boss was so hard, and because my team is free to play and free to play players, it was very challenging. So when I beat it, the sense of completion was absolutely amazing. And many other raid boss content are also manual gameplay, like party dungeon where you have to play with other friends to defeat these big ass bosses, like this one where you get the end game weapons. Manual gameplay, gonna be challenging, and when you play with your friend, it should be really, really fun. So most of the tedious stuff will be auto, and the fun stuff, like when you do the raid bosses in the future PvP, the PvP right now is all auto, is gonna be manual. And I think that is totally okay because they also designed the game to be played on the phone, and if you're playing the game on your phone, you're probably out there doing something. So being able to manual the gameplay is not a really bad thing. I gotta say the UI is just bad though. And there is going to be fishing in the game. I heard that's important for MMO player, and I need to progress in all the professions, so that's gonna take a long ass time. For summoning, I just realized that Unknown Scroll can give you 4-star LD unit, and that is one of the stronger unit that you can focus all your resources on, which is really OP. I saw a person get a 4-star LD in the Unknown Scroll, and that is really, really epic. So I'm looking forward to that moment that can happen to me as well, but it hasn't happened so far. And I'm also looking forward to an LD Nat 5 summon. That could be really, really crazy as well. I don't know if you should summon on banner. I think as a free-to-play player, you should save your scroll and just wait for the unit that you really, really want and not summon on every banner, because you can kind of max out a 5-star character if you choose to focus on a important banner. Let's do one legendary for this video, okay? But I want an LD unit. I just want an LD 4-star unit. Come on, please. Can I get an LD 4-star? And not something that, oh my god, you can even get this guy free to play. Speaking of free to play, they also give you many free to play 4-star characters that are important to your progression. So in here, oh, I can get the Light Amazon too. They give you a 4-star LD for free, and she's actually really, really good for bosses. And you get many other units that will be good if you decide to build them for certain bosses, for certain progression point that you have to pass. So that is very, very cool. How about the guild system? So far, the guild system is really, really nothing. There's nothing to do in this guild, or in the guild in general, because you just have to do the guild quest and check in and also spin the wheel to get nothing for the most part. There should be, I think this battlefield thing will be like a guild huge PvP shit. That should be really fun. But right now, the guild system, not the best part. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. They also have a very, very long and far and tough tower system that you can get a lot of rewards from. They also have elemental towers that you can choose to challenge yourself. You can only use water unit in this, so it's gonna take a long ass time. So in terms of challenging PvE content, there are so many things to do. You will probably not run out of things to do in the early game to like the mid game, because you gotta build teams, you gotta finish the TOA, and then you gotta finish the SOA, and then party dungeon all day with your friends to get better gear. And you don't even have to worry about the arena. So what is so important about the arena? In the arena, you get arena currency, and you can buy monster pieces, you can buy scroll, and I think the most important thing is you can buy the Devilmon once every single week. So if you want to max out a 5-star character, it's gonna take you, I don't know, a couple months to max out their skill, gonna take forever. But here, you get some decent resources. It's not really important to get really high in the arena. What is the most important thing about the arena is you do all your attacks frequently. Okay, you don't waste your attack. So you want to set up like a shitty defense team, a one character defense team. You stay in the low rank and you clear all your arena's attack, because as long as you clear them, you get currency and you can buy Devamons, you can buy scroll, and that is way more important than going into the super high rank. Of course, you get more crystal when you go into the high rank, but it's not that much more. Okay, so just do all your arenas and get the arena currency to buy stuff in the shop, and that is pretty much it. Okay, so even though it's pay to win, let the whales do their thing. Who cares about them? We're just out here trying to enjoy our monsters and challenge ourselves in all the different PvE contents. Also, they are right now having an event where I don't understand. You can literally get infinite Bastet, and will this event come back in the future with honor unit? I don't know, but if you're lucky, you can get a Bastet from this event, and then you can just refresh the damn thing and you can try to get Bastet again. I'm so unlucky, guys. People get Bastet in the first draw and I can't even get one after so long. My Bastet is from selective summon. So overall, I really enjoyed the game, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to play, let me know in the comment section down below if you want more content about the game, the guides and all that good stuff. I'm playing so much. I'm also trying to learn as much as possible right now, and I'll try my best to make guides for you guys if you want them, of course. And that's pretty much it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.